Was there a zoom? I didn't hear one. I can see that you zoomed, and I don't see the zoom. Did you see the zoom? Oh, thank you, Banana Boy Colby, for the follow. There it is. I'm sorry you had to pay for that twice. Hold on, let me... There we go. Because you paid for the first one. Also, yeah, I was going to shout out, thank you, Banana Boy Colby, for the follow. It's appreciated. I take it you know Colby, like, personally? Back to our spots. Using your stream, you see them around places. Nice. They must have tracked me down. Hmm. Can I talk with Kobe? Okay, so hear me out. I made such a terrible mistake today because I have no memory that I'm starting to Google memory loss and absent-mindedness, and I'm trying to get help. Or at least I'm trying to get what help I can because it's starting to cause issues. You bought that $1 million or 1 million gold house in Skyrim. Nice. The that's the Proudspire, right? That's the one that I always get when I play Skyrim. Also, hi, Enforcer. Oh, perfect. Anyway, if you guys can think of any way to battle absent-mindedness in any way, feel free to toss it at me. I don't know. Google has everything, so I've already seen a lot. I already do like so much of it, right? They're like, take notes. I literally do nothing but take notes, like every day, all the time. And it's helped a lot, you know, it's helped. It's just, I don't know, you're just not always in the place to take notes, right? It's just, I don't know. Exercise? Yeah, they had that too. I should probably exercise. Oh, hey, nice. I should exercise more. I should keep my brain moving. The one that you need to have the achievement to buy such a cheap house, but great quality. Drizzy's been looking around, I guess. Yeah, it's great for the price. Really great for the price. I think there's one very similar to it in terms of how you can buy it in Leyland, actually. I need a lot of these clothing things. That would help out a lot. You can exercise, you can also have an exorcism for the demons. I've tried the exorcism because it was significantly more appealing than the exercise. And all that happened was that, like, I don't know. The priest said he heard a voice. He called himself Jerry. He didn't seem malicious, so I let him stay. didn't work before. I'm hungry. Beefcake, what? Anyways, no. So what I did was I don't go telling people this, but I mean like so I'm I don't know. The thing is though, I only am myself, right? I'm only myself as a person, so I have no idea how many mistakes people make on a daily basis, right? It's like I don't know. So it's like every time I make a mistake, it's like I feel like no one else has done it because I've been fired for my mistakes, right? So I have this bias where I feel like I make more mistakes than everyone else because I've been let go over them, like single mistakes. So I don't know. Maybe this is a psychological thing. We're trying to work it out. It's becoming part of my identity, which I don't want. I'm trying to avoid that, but I'm pretty sure it's too late. Oh god, no, I don't want any of this. I'm sorry. I don't need no trebuchets. You forget things constantly, very constantly. Okay, well then, here's what happens, by the way. It's a one tick, come on. Here's what happened. Don't tell anyone. I mean, like, I know there's only, like, a few people here, so just don't tell Mom, because I'm not gonna tell Mom until I feel ready. I'm kind of trying to prepare her for it, because it's literally... So, I volunteered because I've been feeling useless lately. I've been feeling absolutely useless because I don't really do much around the house, and literally Minty's doing a lot. So I'm trying to do stuff. So Minty can't exactly go outside because we are having like incredibly high pollen, like insanely high. So like allergies act up, and and everything's miserable. So I was like, don't worry, I'll take care of the outside stuff. I was gonna go and check on the cans, right? Like trash can, recycle. And at the same time, Max wanted outside, right? So I was like, oh, I should let Max out. And then it was like, I think Minty was like, while you're out there, could you check the garage for any food in the freezer, right, that we might need to bring in? So I was like, okay, here's what happened in my brain. I was like, I'm going to let Max out, and then I'm going to let him back inside, and then I'm going to go into the garage, check for food, and then go and check the cans. What actually happened was Minty said, let him out while you're checking the garage. Then when you're done checking the garage, come back in, let him inside, and then you go check the cans. My brain didn't do that. I didn't even hear Minty say that. So what I did was, of course, I went outside. I let him out. I went to go check the food, right? Check the garage. When I was done with that, I left the garage and went to go check on the cans. And so I go and check on the cans, and I leave the gate wide open, right? The gate to the outside world. And so I go and check the cans, and as I'm checking the cans, I'm looking them over, one tipped over because it's so windy, right? I mean, cedar everywhere, it's allergies. And as I'm turning around to look at the gate, for some reason I just see Max standing there about 4 or 5 feet outside of the gate, looking right at me with his ears up, going like, he doesn't know, he's like, it's dark, he's like, is that someone I know? Is that a stranger? He's stepped into the world, right? The open world. And I was like, I mean, I saw him, so I just walked towards him, make sure he knew that it was me. I'm like, let's go inside. Minty noticed, and so Minty came out and helped him inside too. I mean, so he only really got like 5 feet outside. But I've been kind of like shaking for about, I don't know, 4 hours. Because like normal people don't make these mistakes. Oh. So I mean, like he doesn't even remember. He's probably He's just like down there laying down, chilling out. He doesn't remember that he was just in the open world, but I don't know. This happened before with our other dog. Not Phantom, the dog we had before. He got out. I had to go get him. I don't remember how he got out, but we did get him. He ran though. He ran to the neighbor's house, like several blocks down, and I had to go and get him, and he was freaked out because he didn't know. Like, who is this? And I was like, it's me. Max was just kind of frozen and had his ears up. I tell you, you let Max go into creative mode for 5 seconds. I don't really know how long he was standing there. I don't. But it couldn't have been too long because I was not out there for long at all. But he just wandered out because he was just curious. I don't know. It's definitely something that's just, I don't know. Because my brain just didn't process the order of operations properly. I totally forgot that he was out there. Totally forgot. I just totally, because I have hyperfixation, you know? I have hyperfixation. Probably some kind of ADHD or something. So, my hyperfixation was check for food in the garage. Right? And then do cans. Check food in garage, then do cans. Because my brain's not strong enough to remember multiple things at once. For example, I can't remember, like, phone numbers. You give me a phone number, I will forget it. I literally need to keep checking and checking and checking and checking and checking and constantly checking. I need to be, like, literally looking at something several times. Now, I don't know if this is a natural thing, and I don't know if it's a product of a couple things that happened to me neurologically. I can think of 2 things that's happened that's probably burned a lot of neurons in my brain. Or maybe I'm just stupid. But I certainly would like to blame something. That's for sure. I mean, it's like, is it lack of trying, you know? Is that it? I mean, really, like, last year was one of the worst because of this issue. Right? Because of this issue. Like last year, I had some of the most soul-crushing disappointments because I slipped up. You really remember your mom's phone number by heart. She had the same number for over a decade and it's repetitive. For example, 112 1124. Yeah, I know. I know. Look at this guy. I mean, so a lot of people wonder, it's like, well, why do you remember, like, stuff that you don't... Why do you remember stuff like, you know, Elder Scrolls stuff? It's like repetitive teaching myself. But I remember long-term information better than, like, on-the-spot stuff, right? So it's like, in terms of Elder Scrolls, I read Elder Scrolls lore a lot, so I get these repetitive bits of information. But you tell me a license plate once or twice, and I'll just forget. You know my mother number. Stay, please. What does chasing the dragon mean? Is that like is this like a trope? It sounds like a trope, something that you'd find on like TV tropes. Dang it. When you say stay as a command, do you think you are? I'm gonna do it though. I don't know. I think what's really bothering me is that I'm very genuine as a person, and I almost have when it comes to like telling people truths, I almost have a kind of obsessive compulsive disorder where it's like they gotta know, because if they don't know, then it bothers me, right? However, she doesn't know. Now, when it happened, I handled it perfectly well. You know, when it happened, I just kind of like went into, I gotta take care of this mode. But I mean, that's just like one of many huge mistakes that I've made lately. I mean, like last year around, I think it was like the 28th. I made a massive. I just can't stop thinking. All these slip ups are putting other people in danger, and not necessarily just me. So. I mean, that's scary. It's like, what's going to eventually happen, right? Like, if I just keep going, what's going to happen now? That's not a Havoc route. This is a Havoc route path, though, I think. This take was thinking if Javix would showed a little compassion. Give me your injury. In reality, they didn't. Yeah, that's. I get how that is. That's the unfortunate cold reality that really capitalism does not care. Because yeah, it's really brutal. I'm sorry. That's not your fault though, right? I mean, like, okay, you might have assumed that they would, but it's not like your fault, as in like it's like not like the injury particularly was. Even if the injury was your fault, that's not as bad.
Come on, this isn't right.
It's more like, I mean, like for example, I know how to drive. I've been driving for years, right? I have my license. I feel like I'm a pretty decent driver. I check, you know, my rear view, my side mirrors, and whatnot. I don't even know how. I was doing a drive that I even have done before. I don't even know how, but I made a left turn, right? A left turn on a light. Wasn't a very busy place, kind of busy, but very slow. But there was no one ongoing, so I made a left turn on a light, but I didn't skip over the oncoming lane, and I went right into it. Right into the oncoming lane, right? And I didn't even realize that I was in the oncoming lane until I saw cars oncoming. Luckily, it was like a 30-mile-per-hour road, so they stopped, I stopped, and I turned around. My brain had absolute confidence. Not a single doubt in my head what I was doing. I can't keep doing that. I need to stay on top of everything at all times. And I can't because I don't have the brain power for it. And it's going to make me paranoid, and that's just going to be bad for me in the long run, but if I don't do it, then I'm probably going to end up slipping up, right? So it's like, what do you even do at that point? I don't remember this asset. Why don't I remember this asset? I don't know, it's taller than I... It's pulsating too. Distract yourself? What do you mean, like currently distract myself? Because that's how I end up doing terrible things. While driving? It probably was. I probably had the radio going or something. I like to think of myself as a good driver, right? Like, I always use my blinkers, like you know, before I swap lanes, you know, not during, because it's supposed to be a signal. I even use my blinkers when there's no one around. You know, no one around, because it's just good to have the habit of using your blinkers, always. You know, never get into the habit of not using them. So I always use them, like, never fail. But my brain doesn't think about everything that I succeeded in, because if I succeed in something, I don't put other people in danger for the most part. So it's like, it's when I fail at something that I notice, and then I get paranoid of it. Have you driven with your knees before? No. I would never do that. This says blood. This says revolt. This says chaos. This says under something. It's got a smoosh there. Oh no, sorry, I'm reading that wrong. Sorry. It's what is that? Hold on. You wouldn't do what I do? That's crazy. Undead? No, it's not undead. Why am I forgetting what that letter is? I'm bad with that letter because it looks like a reverse, like A. Wait. Oh, unending. It says unending. I knew it. That's a G. I'm sorry. I don't actually think we have that one documented. I don't recall documenting that. I'm gonna make a note of it. This doesn't look familiar to me. A lot of these assets I do recognize, but some of them I don't. This one says of the old made not new, of the old made ash. Of the old made ash. Okay. This says you guys could probably look at this stuff and go like, yeah, that sounds right, because you can see like the letters that kind of sometimes look like other letters. So we have revolt again. This one says Dagon. I mean, like, look, come on. You can't tell me that doesn't look like Dagon a bit. You start seeing... Oh, God, no, not that. That's fat. Yeah. You see the D, and it's like, okay, well, you can at least see the O and the N, right? So... This says... His name is Change. This was Demon. No, just says Dagon. That's the demon. But isn't E backwards 5? Yes. Yeah, it is. See? That's an E right there. I guess it looks more like a 2 when you think of it that way. Like a do. I don't know, think of something like E2 Brute or something. I don't know. This man just say Brute. This says over. This says over. Overthrow. Yeah, this says overthrow. How's the other one Dagon? Because Dagon is spelled D-A-G-O-N. Right? So, that's actually harder to see. But D-A-G-O-N. Yeah, there's no E. But the one that says like unending, I don't think we have that. But I could be wrong. I just put it in my notes. For my USP gift, for my my USP box that I got a full bag of magnets of every single Daedric letter. Every single one. Even the Y's and the X's. Right now on my fridge, I have them spell out love. Also, Olympus, Junker Queen Zeus is always fun. We playing just before the stream. She's so fun because, like, you get the lightning bolts. The lightning bolts are just so satisfying. It's like, I can't even go back to regular Junker Queen now. Do we know if she says faster cooldowns is the fun part? I actually didn't notice. Do we know that if she says thunderstorm instead of rampage in regular games, or does she just say that? Does she just say that in the game mode? Taking down an ulting Roadhog is fun. He is the hardest to take down. In my opinion, the hardest to take down is Hog would be up there, but honestly, I've had games with Lucios that are just so high reflex. They're just like jumping everywhere. I don't know if it's a PC thing because of like the high sends or whatever, but like these Lucios are just like ninjas. They're just jumping everywhere. It can't be Lucio. It can't what? What do you mean it can't be Lucio? Have you not had Lucios winning games? They make the same movements. You can track them easy. Console cough, console. Ah, yes. No. It's okay. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to get another spawn. I'm gonna go to the Waste Shrine. I'm gonna go to a Far Grave. I'm going to try to unlock the clothing skill line just so I can have that. Make my way up so I can unlock Kenai, because I need Kenai really bad. You have to take your cosplay lobbies elsewhere. I'm still not used to, for some reason, whenever I hear the word crossplay, I keep thinking of cross-dressing. It's what they call cross-dressing cosplay, right? They call it crossplay. Thank you so much, Juice for the sub. Did someone say lore? Did someone say lore? Wait, hold on. Do you want lore? Thank you so much for the sub. It's appreciated. Ow. Honestly, it's just like, there's no... Wait, hold on. There is a spawn over here. This is the spawn that I use. So let's just head back to that spawn area. This is a house you can get. I think it's only crowns, to be honest. It's called Agony's Ascent. This is where Drizzy would live. Right there, you see it? That's Drizzy's evil lair. You already have a home? Which one did you buy? Two homes. Ain't you just rich? Sorry, hold on. I'm turning my notifications on because I don't know if I'm going to get a notification. Oh my god, there's one. Come on. God, you're so hard to find. Tentacle fuckers. Kazans. Nothing. Why have no companion ever? Do I look like I need a companion? I didn't go and unlock a companion on this character. Ask you which house you have. The inn in Vivek City. It was my first house. I don't want to actually ask, I want to guess. I need a win, guys. Just give me a win. Fine, what house do you have? All the gold ones except Hackville? Wait, Hackville doesn't sound familiar to me. What's Hackville? Is Hackville like a Skyrim house? Why are there so many houses? Who did this to Theo? Who killed Theo? Oh wait, no, Theo's a zombie. That's right. This is a zombie thing, isn't it?
The zombie attacked me. What was I supposed to do? Let it gnaw on me until the
It's a house you shrink
arrived?
into.
He's
What?
the one that left
Is
it
it?
wandering around.
No,
How
there's
am
only
I
one
at
house
fault?
that you do that. That's like that's the snow globe, right? Aside from the one in Clockwork City.
Servant? It's a corpse, for Zen's sake. It's not like it was polishing his silver and entertaining guests in the parlor. And it tried to eat me. Oh, I refuse to
I
be
know this is the
punished
one with
for
the view
killing
to
some
Falkreath.
feral
Oh,
creature that
wait,
was
there's a
already
house
dead.
with a view to
How
Falkreath?
is this a crime? The grass doesn't care about mortals. You think there are rules against killing a mortal in Fargrave? There aren't. And if they don't care about killing mortals, they definitely won't care about killing a zombie. This is a waste of time.
I didn't do this. I didn't do this, butternut butt. So, guys, I'm not gonna say anything, right? But I'm not gonna say anything, not out loud because I'm on broadcast. But I got some insider information today, right? Some super exclusive information, and I know things about ESO 2023 that no mortal should know. But I know it. I can't say anything about it, but I can say I know things. A scoop. I'm having a baby. Not yet. No. Okay. That's exciting. I won't give... I mean... I won't give any hints because I'm on broadcast, right? Anyone could be listening and they might not want to hear stuff, right? So, the only people I'm going to, like, discuss it with is in DM, right? Like personal messages. I will not say anything, but I got data mined information, right? It was against my will. It was someone that I followed. We were discussing stuff, and they had some data mine. So whether or not the data mine is a big red herring, I don't know, right? I don't know if it's a red herring. It could all be because I know people are looking. But it is there. Unless I'm being lied to, in which case I will weep. Or like I will start crying. But I'm not gonna talk about it. So you have to, I don't know if you guys are in my Discord, but you can, if you are in my Discord, you can just click on my name. I will cover it. Except for 23 them. All I'm gonna say is that I personally am very excited. If it's true, but oh god, well I don't have any of those. Ooh. Wait, hold on. Who here sells your clothier?
Look at these garments. Beauties, every one of them. Much better than what your clumsy mortal fingers can make.
Dang. These are expensive.
New to Fargrave, I have knowledge to spare.
Wait, who? What? Who said that? Someone said that. It's about someone's reoccurrence into the story. I don't know what that means, but I can't say yes or no. If I figure out what that means, I'm not going to say yes or no, because I'm not going to be saying yes or no. I'm not going to be answering yes or no to questions. I'm not going to be doing any of that. But not out loud. Not out loud. Is a yes. I don't know what that means. Someone's reoccurrence into the story. You mean like an old character coming back? If that's the case, if that's what you're talking about, I have no idea, because I don't. This is not in the information. You can't. That's not something that you would find at a data mine, at least not so early. Well, Dave's way of pushing wares is going, your drip is shit. Try something I've made instead. That's a lot. That's a lot of people. That's a great selling technique, honestly. Your drip is shit. I like how she's just doing this. She's just doing this.
Greetings, newcomer. Care to step out of the open and buy an elixir?
Oh, cool. I can get the alchemist sign. A sign with the symbol used by all those who can tell an Olympic from a calcinator. I can't. It is a very cool emote, yes. I can't even get this yet. Why is that? I thought I could get it on my. I thought I could get it on my main. And achievements are shared. Odd. Also, you did me wrong, mother. I don't remember doing you. Wait, hold on. How much am I paying for that? How much am I paying for that? Nah, it's nothing. Too much? Too much? Exactly. Exactly. You underestimate the power of a heterosexual male. I know what an Olympic is, just because Tolfdir kept losing his in Skyrim. Hey, that's a good way to remember things. Again, repetition. Repetition is very important to memory. That's why I like jobs where it's pretty much just repetitive, because then I do things wrong the very least. That might be why I'm constantly doing dailies. It might be why I like MMOs overall. It's just because of all the repetitiveness. This is totally a spawn point. I don't know. You know so many useless words in Norwegian. You know useless English words? What's a useless English word? What's your favorite useless English word? Olympic. Okay. Oh god, I didn't mean to kill that. Oh shit. I don't think it's useless. Over here in America, the most useless word we have is probably... probably thinking. We don't do a whole lot of that. It just rarely comes up in conversation. This is kind of cool. This is kind of a cool little area to be in. Assuming that this isn't the home to something that spawns. No, that's my dog. So okay area. It's roasted the entire nation of USA. The smart ones do that. Literally, January 6th came and went, and America was just kind of like... Some people were just kind of like, hey, do you remember a couple of years ago? It's just like, no. Shut up. It better be in our history books, I swear to God. Ow! Good Lord! How did you do that? That's really pretty impressive. I wish he could have heard. I wish he could have heard that. Why was January 6th? Oh, okay. Well, you know, you can't keep track of everything that we crazy Americans do. But January 6th, 2021 is what I was talking about. That's why I said it's been a couple of years. But like the 2-year anniversary went by and like no one said anything. It was like I was surprised at how few people even mentioned it. So I'm talking about January 6th, 2021, not this year. That's kind of cool. I feel less safe. No, wait. No. Let's see. Now that I'm looking at it, you were probably asking like what actually happened. You probably don't actually know. I just thought you meant I was assuming I was talking about this year, but no. The 6th of January was a brilliant time for us Americans because it was our attempted government insurrection a couple years ago, which is weird because it feels like 5 years ago, but it also feels like yesterday. We call it. I think I've heard people just call it 1/6. Is what is kind of the reference name. It was a time when we had a brilliant little presidential election, right? And so the presidential election was the election that went through like what? Let's see, it was you know, the end of 2020, right? So like end of 2020, people went out and voted in waves, including me. I still have my sticker. That caused all this crap. that caused this insurrection. Because so everyone went out to vote. The votes are being counted, right? And so the main thing it came down to was the candidates. Like Trump was a candidate and Biden was a candidate. And there were other candidates, but those were pretty much the big ones that had a chance of winning was Trump versus Biden. And so And so the numbers were looking pretty good for both, right? Like, honestly, Trump was getting a decent amount of votes, but he wasn't getting enough. He was still behind. So Trump kept pushing that there were votes that weren't being counted. He kept pushing things like there are votes that are being suppressed. They're lying to you. He kept trying to tell people that that there was fraud going on and that it needed to be fixed because he was losing, right? He was getting really loud about it. At first, it was just kind of like, classic, a loser talking, getting angry at losing. And it started kind of like that, like, oh, you're hacking or whatever. And then that's innocent enough. But then it started getting really out of control. People started getting very, very unhappy when it started going even more south for them. And eventually, I don't entirely know what the idea was here. But on the day of vote counting, January 6th, they were going to do, the full count. And Trump held a rally outside of, it was in D.C., right? So he's holding a rally in D.C. and all of his fans are showing up, right? And he does a big speech and everything and getting everyone all riled up about, they're being lied to, blah, blah, blah. So this is the day to take back America. Well, things got a little bit out of control. The crowd was very angry and hyped up on adrenaline. They decided to actually start to riot outside the building. They're counting the votes. They're rioting outside the building, and it starts to get more intense. They start breaching the walls and pouring into the building, right? So they've broken into the actual building where they're counting votes. They start breaching into public offices of senators and stuff like that, taking stuff, tipping stuff over, stealing stuff. And it was basically just a riot, It was just a big, huge riot. And meanwhile, obviously, the count had been stopped. Everything just kind of, stopped. Senators, congressmen were all taken to a secret safe room because obviously their lives are in danger at this point. And so, you can just look up January 6th. You'll see pictures of, these madmen just roaming the halls and tipping stuff over and stealing stuff. Anyway, so eventually, after there were a couple casualties, there actually were. I believe an officer died. I think so. And then they had a lady who was trying to breach the chamber, right? They had her at gunpoint. They told her to stop, but she didn't. And eventually, they got things taken care of. People were escorted out, droves and droves of people. And, I watched, all of NBC's, 7-hour coverage. You just can't believe what you're seeing. So basically, it was embarrassing. The rest of the world is pretty much looking at America now and going, well, we don't have the security, they don't have the security that we thought they had. But you can just walk right into the building, apparently, and do whatever you want. Yeah. I woke up at about 2 p.m. because I slept in, and my brother was sending me all these pictures of it, and when I was looking at it with my eyes, all groggy, I was like, what is happening here? Is that downtown, I don't know, Minneapolis or something? Because I couldn't quite tell what was going on. And he's like, no. He's like, that's in D.C. And I'm like, that's in D.C. And yeah, and then it was like, you're following the news, you're like, this is actually happening. These people are nuts. So if someone's ever a sore loser, the ultimate sore loser of all time, you can compare them. But yeah, so that was obviously very embarrassing and stressful and unfortunate, and really, we just kind of act like it didn't happen. I mean, we don't really, but there's not enough people are talking about it as they should. The outside view of the U.S. is not kind. It's probably too kind, to be honest. So, I mean, like they did have like a remembrance ceremony or something, you know, where they, you know, honored like the officer, I think, who lost his life. There was like an actual event that happened, but no one really talked about it much. And I heard this. You might want to fact check it, because I don't want to say I'm like, you know, I'm like the news guy. I'm just the weather guy. But I heard that apparently literally only one Republican showed up to the entire thing. Just one. I wish I knew who they were, but only one Republican showed up. Like, because honestly, it's just embarrassing. Because it's like you just don't want to show up. But like, now it kind of looks even worse. Come on, man! I just want to loot. I wonder what the respawn time is. But yeah, I mean, like, that's not to say there were messages, you know, like, Trump put out a couple messages saying, don't get violent, calm down, stuff like that. No one's paying attention. It just got worse. I mean, he was definitely the one, he stoked everything. You know, he stoked everything. And you know what? And he's gonna be running for president again. It's bonkers. Everything's bonkers. I feel like that once you basically spur on an insurrection, you should probably not ever again. I was one of those guys who, when people were like, you know, Trump's gonna be the end of us or whatever, I was like, dude, just calm down, you know. I didn't like him, but I was like, I think you're overreacting. But now I can see that I was underreacting. Like seriously, just watching that footage, I was like, I didn't think there were this many crazy people. So many crazy people. I don't get it. I don't get it, because they always claim to be patriotic, right? Patriotic, standing on, you know, the Constitution and you know what, how America works, and you gotta follow the rules and stuff. But as soon as the rules, you know, didn't go in their favor, they freak out. Absolute children. Hi, man. I'm not here to fight. I'm just here to go through. Anyway, so a lot of people just, you know, stopped endorsing him, and quite a few people stopped being Republicans that day, actually. Some people just, like, completely dropped it. A lot of them just, you know, they went libertarian, because going from red to blue is probably not super common, at least not that quickly. So a lot of them just went libertarian instead. Or, you know, or something else. But I mean, I'm definitely not saying that the entire Republican Party was like, oh, this is cool, we like this. A lot of them were just kind of like, what the hell are you doing? You know, that was how a lot of them were. Because I mean, they're like, oh, they're at least know enough to not do that. And you know what? And like, I watched like the really long coverage. I think it was NBC, and you know, they like all all the people just tried to do their jobs, you know, as they were counting these votes, and they hid, you know, they had to take them to the safe room, and as soon as everything was over, you know, as soon as, because like for all they knew, like their lives were in absolute danger, and honestly they might have been. I don't really know if any of them had firearms, but so I can't say. But right after that, after you know, they were allowed to leave, like they just went back to their jobs. They just went back to doing. I mean, I don't know. There's something about it that just got me emotional. That it was just kind of like, it was like at that time you're just gonna be emotionally drained. You're like, can we take a break or something? But no, they just go because it's like they were here to stop us from doing our job, so we're just gonna go right to it, and like. For a lot of them, it was embarrassing because a lot of them, you know, they knew they were kind of they played a part in this, so a lot of them were just kind of like very embarrassed. But for the broadcast, most people were just like, "Yeah, that's only something they would do over there." Dystopia. I was surprised. I didn't think we were that far gone. I mean, like we lost 2016, right? We were angry, because, you know, when you lose, you're gonna be mad, but riling up an insurrection, it's like, it was pretty much the final nail of the whole Trump drama, you know? Like, we had Trump drama for 4 years, right? And then, like, that was technically the very end of it. That was the finale. It was like, at this point, good luck getting reelected. And you want to know something else? He's going to get quite a few votes. And honestly, I don't want to say this, but he might even get reelected. There's a lot of batshit crazy people out there. I used to be one of them, you know. Like I said, a lot of people don't go straight from red to blue. They become like libertarians. I was kind of a red to blue person, though. That's how I went. Happens, though. I mean, I think it happens more than the opposite, you know? I don't really think that it's very frequent that someone goes from being a very, like, a very liberal-minded person to a conservatively-minded person. I've seen it happen, but I don't think it happens all that much, you know? I don't think it happens more than the opposite. There's social reasons for this. A lot of them is, like... Hold on, let me get this. I gotta get this. A lot of the social reasons is like they sometimes they just like move. If you like move to a city, usually that can happen because you are. Dang it! Come on, man. I think it's exposure. Exposure is a really big deal. Exposure is probably the biggest deal if someone's gonna be like a conservative and then they're going to change to a more non-conservative person. Exposure is the biggest variable, and so exposure can come in multiple different ways. It can come, you can move to a higher populated area. No, you can move to a city, or for a lot of people, it's literally just getting on the internet. Because on the internet, you can interact with all kinds of people. Like people that aren't even from your country, you know, people that are just all over the world or have different perspectives and whatnot. And I know that people put themselves in little bubbles all the time, you know. You stick to a bubble, you don't go out of it or whatever. But for the most part, the internet's very diverse, and you are going to bump into all kinds of people, whether you like it or not. And so, yeah, I think that's a big reason why that happens. Because I don't think a lot of conservative values, at least not the ones that I used to have, really can stand being exposed to like such a diverse amount of people. That was my only repair kit. Shoot, I found out repair kits now. I'm sure I have a lot somewhere else. The internet, university, really opened your eyes to other people. I think, I mean, I don't know. It's not, I mean, like, I don't want to be like, you know, it sounds like I'm saying being conservative is straight up evil or something, but I'm saying for the most part, at least the conservative that I was, I couldn't survive with those views hanging out with these diverse people because they didn't match up, you know. Like, for example, I was told specific people were my enemy, right? They were the bad guy. And, like, as I started meeting them, it was that moment where it's just kind of like, you're no different from anyone else, you know? Like, a lot of them I knew beforehand, and then I learned stuff about them, you know? Like, you know, like, oh, I'm gay, or something like that, and then it's just kind of like, my brain was like, but you're my friend, you know? I was way back there. This was a long time ago. This was like 12, 13 years ago. I was like, you know, you're, because like I made friends first, and then I learned something about them second, and it's like, wait a minute, like nothing, like I didn't, that nothing about that I learned about you really affects anything, and then then that was kind of the crack of the facade, and then it was like, okay, well, what other lies have I been told by the council? And yeah, it's just kind of went downhill from well, actually it went downhill. It was definitely a deconstruction, you know, that I undertook. That's why I advocate people to just hang out with other people, and honestly, I hang out with people that were like how I used to be, you know. I do. I hang out with a lot of other people, and I even stop by and check up little bubbles of the internet to see, like, I'm gonna pop into the bubble of the internet that I would be still on if I didn't swap my personality, swap my mindset. And I'm just looking at it, and I'm like, nope, I can't understand how I was into this at all, you know. It's good to just kind of like test yourself, and I just can't imagine going back. Yeah, I'm glad I could get away too. I was definitely causing problems with like my friends and stuff. I was like, it was weird because I was a mix of like, I'm incredibly kind and innocent kind of a Christian boy, and then at the same time I was like incredibly judgmental and struggling really hard with being kind, but also putting things that I was taught into practice, right? So it was like I'm like I feel like just by personality, I'm a decently nice person, and it just wasn't working with what I was learning. These Daedrats are cute, by the way. There's one. This one's very like the Sever focus. This one's very the Burn focus, and they're like right in between the Sever and the Burn, which I find hilarious. But yeah, I mean, I definitely am glad it made me be able to interact with people better. I was just nicer overall. I wasn't taught strongly like a lot of people around here are taught. Like, I live in Texas, a lot of people here are taught very strongly. I definitely wasn't. We just kind of went to church and heard stuff, and I heard whispers and maybe some comments people would make, and I wasn't like actively brainwashed as much as a lot of people, so you gotta be like patient with a lot of people who just have to keep like, they have a lot of brainwashing to undo, a lot of people, so you gotta be patient with some of them. This guy's named Fenris Dreadmore. Very socialist family, very socialist country, but humorous parents, so you grew up being taught respect for other people and differences. We have a very different starting point. Yeah, here in America, socialist is a very bad word. Like, literally, if you were to say that, probably like in like a bar down here, if you said socialist, you would probably actively get beat up. It's a very bad word here. But yeah, I mean, like, I wasn't raised hateful. I was just raised in a religious environment, and with religion comes a lot of very mean lessons, right? And the way we were taught is like, you know, it's just the way that things work. You're given rules, and the rules you're given are your code. And you are different from the rest of the world. The rest of the world needs your help. You need to change them to be like you, right? Because you're saving them from themselves. That's the mindset. That's kind of the Christian mindset. So it's like you need saving, and a lot of times, it's kind of sad because a lot of times when they're being so horribly mean to people, they're just thinking, I'm just trying to save you, because they're just brainwashed. They straight up don't have enough patience for people who grew up in a religious environment. You're on that right. It's a you problem. Yeah, it's... I mean, like, I've spent so long away from that kind of stuff that I can kind of relate with that. Sometimes it's just hard to... Oh, hey, nice. This is hard to kind of be like, you were basically, you know, like, you're basically how I was, kind of, and I gotta remind myself that. I gotta remind myself that some people were like how I was. Where is this thing? Oh my god, that's where it is. Good lord. This person's going right for it. This person's name, it's not a phase. That's his name. It's not a phase, it's... What a strange name. What a view there. Ooh. Ooh, the detail they put into this. But it's like, I mean, I have very, very religious, like, grandparents on my dad's side, and they live very nearby, so, like, just the other day I was over there. I mean, it's just really hard. It's really hard, because I'm just not, but I think they assume that I am, you know, with them. A lot of people assume, you know, because they don't test me. Thank God they don't test me. Because I don't want to cause any drama with people. Parents split from the church in the 70s. So spoken against the church, definitely pass that on. Only in church for funerals and weddings. Yeah, we stopped going quite a while ago, and the only time we've been back is like if we're invited to something. It's been years. The church in America, and religion. Sorry, let me say that again. The church in America and politics are very. They're just stuck. It's just a stain on the other. You can't separate them. They're just completely stuck. You go to church, you will literally get lessons on politics. You know, they will start ranting about the political candidate they don't like. They're not supposed to do that. Technically, if they do that, they lose their tax exemption, I think, but they do it anyway. So, as you can see, this caused a lot of problems, right? I've been to churches where it's just politics all day. It's politics. It's like, what am I here to... This isn't the Bible? Because here in America, churches do not pay taxes unless they break that rule, I think, and then they have to pay taxes. Sounds exhausting? Yeah, God. I mean, that's why it's so rampant. That's why it's like, because all these people just go to church, hear the stuff, and then they go home, they watch Fox News, they get scared, they vote. You know? I was watching Fox News the other day. I was watching a clip from Fox News, and I always make sure the stuff is real before I like start commenting on it or whatever. But it's real, and I'm just like, I can't believe people watch this. People watch it, and it's not a parody. It's real, and I don't know. I just, you know, the nope, I don't. I'm not really here to fight a lot of things anyway. I'm just here to find watchers and then get rid of those. Which, yes, is fighting, but it's only like fighting a couple things. Yeah. I might as well. Wait, actually, hold on. I think I can find a merchant. Is there a merchant on this road? Yeah. Dang it. Fine, we'll go to Fargrave and I'll repair. For the Whispers of Mora, yep! That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Which one of you is a merchant? Come on. Why don't I know this? Oh, you know what? Because a lot of them are on the second story. Nothing. Firegrave, your beloved. Firegrave, one of ESO's best inventions ever. So brilliant. There's just so much. I feel like there's just so much going on with Firegrave that it's like a whole book full of lore that I just don't even know. There's just so much going on here that it's crazy.
I assume you have accomplished
Immaculate vibes. I think they did a really good job on it. They really did. And we get near great.
A variety of
Near great.
extraordinarily frivolous furnishings. How may I be of service today?
Yeah, so once again reminding us that there's realms of oblivion that are beyond, you know, like even like not every single one of them has a prince. There's just realms everywhere. I believe On Oblivion by Morin Zenus, I think, might have been the book to claim that there's like over, or at least, sorry, you know what, let's actually turn this into a trivia. Can you guys guess how many realms of oblivion have been claimed in lore? At the very biggest number has been claimed in lore. Can you guys guess? And no, it's not infinity. It's not infinity. Don't guess that. But I want you guys to guess. What is the biggest number? say this every day. Nuanced depiction of danger, my beloved. Yes, more in depth. Whoever 30,000 realms or 19. You're really close with the first one. If I recall correctly, it's at least 37,000 realms. I think. Let me check to see. Oh, actually, I probably don't have that book, but I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was 37,000 realms. So yeah, there's a lot going on. Now, are they going to retcon that? I don't know, because I think it was just in one book. But as we can see here, and also with what's it, Deadlight, there's just a lot. Mine. No, I was kidding. There's just a lot more going on than what what people might be first thinking of, where it's like, oh, what realm is this? What Daedric prince resides over this realm? There's just so much weird shit out there, right? So much oblivion that I'm hoping that like Fargrave is Zos's attempt to kind of remind people of that, because I'm thinking that we're probably going to be getting weird realms of oblivion as we continue on. For example, Falinesi might be in one. I foresee ESO going into some really weird, magic space territory in the future. Like the lore book with the Coldfire Atronachs, the one about how they melted Molag Bal's favorite ice sculpture, the original Fire Atronachs, and they had to get the Cold Flame ones. Oh, you're bringing that up because it has, he starts going like through different realms, right? I remember now. He starts talking about like they have like a designation system, right? I forgot. It was like realm like 30911 or something like that. That's cool stuff. I want them to do that more. Elder Scrolls has always been somewhat like very fantasy sci-fi, and I want them to really capitalize on that. Fargrave is a really good step because it looks very spacey. So basically, I'm hoping that this all kind of leads to the Battlespire at some point. I really think the Battlespire would lean very heavily into stuff like Mananauts, Oblivion, like coordination, or rather like realm coordinates or something. I feel like the Battlespire would be the main place where you could really get that set up. Like an Imperial Artaeum. I see ESO doing the Battlespire. I really don't know how they wouldn't. I see it happening at some point. And there are breadcrumbs laid out that should be touched upon. Have we already talked about this? I don't know. We talked about it. Okay. That's what I thought. That's why I asked. I'm back. I feel like our fights just always go the same way, man. Come on. You had one job, man. One job. You know the Twitter poll you did where you asked what area people thought 2023 would be? Right. That's a very funny poll in retrospect. Because I know things. You like Watchers? They are cool. And very tentacly. I just like the little watchlings. What I don't like is how rare the Watchers are in here, because I'm trying to get as many as I can. You like Daedra, then you must have really enjoyed this whole DLC. This DLC was definitely the nicest they've been to Daedra ever, like in terms of understanding and just detail and various stuff. You want to watch Link so bad? Have they given it away as a pet? I'm actually not sure. I think they would have. They were so good to me with Deadlands and Fargrave. That was like your time. For me, catering to me would probably be the Battlespire. That hasn't happened yet, but the Reach had a lot of good stuff. I'm really into Dwemer stuff. I like Dwemer stuff a lot. They gave 2 Watchling pets. At least one is a Crown Gem exclusive. They should have more achievable pets. They should have more achievable pets and mounts. Pocket Watch, they call them? That's right. Wait, is that a pun off of Pocket Watch? Or am I looking too much into it? Yep. I like using those. They don't really hurt much. Do not do that with actual tornadoes. That is Weather Dragon's advice. Big if true. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready to see something? Alright. Turn your eyes towards the stream. Actually, maybe don't if you don't like violence, because this is going to be violent. But here I go. He literally bites his freaking... That is what happened. Never fear, Daedra come back. It's just not entirely pleasant. But they come back, he'll be fine. What a way to go, though. That was brutal. I like how I was like, no, look, if you don't like violence, and I just straight up say what happens. I think Morgan Zenas actually said once that the singular of Daedra is Daedroth. I think that's just been retconned. That's not really a thing. I haven't heard anyone say Daedroth unless it's like an actual Daedroth. So maybe he was just wrong about that. Maybe he was just stupid. Oh, hey, here's one. If we ever get Apocrypha as a DLC, we gotta encounter Morgan Zenas. That would be incredible. I've been talking about that. I don't really see them doing Oblivion for a little while, but I'm sorry, man. Hey, I've been bullying you, but can you show some mercy on me and become lootable? Please let me loot you, man. Please let me loot you. Here it goes. Screw you. I'd kill you if I didn't already kill you. You really want to meet him? Same. Wait, here's a watch lane. Ow, buddy, what? Really? Okay, fine. I thought you were cute. Now you're dust. You ask about his travel. I feel like if we met him, he would be like so out of it. I feel like he would be just not a mindless husk, but just like a totally different person. I mean, like, the message has been to like most realms of Oblivion, or at least most known realms at this point. So it's like Morgan's ears will be like, "You have no idea how many realms of Oblivion that I've been to." We'd be like, "No, we've been to them. We've been to them." You know the description of Moonshadow? That's a cool DLC name. That'd be a cool DLC. Let's compare Oblivion. The message is kind of like, let's compare Oblivion bingo cards. And Morgan's just kind of looks over and it's just like, check, 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 check. And he's just kind of like, he's like, I spent a few hours in Moonshadow. Nah, I've been there. I'm guessing at this point, the vestige would probably have been to Moonshadow several times. Now, I don't think we have confirmation about where the Battlespire is. Like, some things say Oblivion, I think some things say, like, in a Aetherius pocket realm or whatever. What would you prefer? Would you prefer the Battlespire to just be officially dropped in Oblivion? Or would you prefer, like, them to be like, oh, it's like closer to Aetherius, like Eld Angravar or something? You haven't been to Aspect or Moonshadow? You think we've been everywhere else? Yeah, we haven't been to... we've been to the pits, right? Or at least the Dragonborn has, right? I don't know if that counts as his realm. I don't know if it does. Sorry, hold on. Oh wait, no, it's not. Okay, I thought this was gonna be important. So, I don't really know if this was a data mine. I guess it might have been, but it's not like a huge deal. So I'm gonna say one thing, guys. I don't think this has anything to do with the ESO 2023's chapter. All right, I'm not gonna spoil that, but. We got to see it. I don't remember where. I don't know where we got it. Maybe was it in the Crown Store Showcase? It might have been the Crown Store Showcase for all I know. Maybe not. But it's a line of weapons, right? It's like a weapon line you can get in the Crown Store. You know how you can get weapon lines? You know, like this one. It's one of these, right? And we get to see what it looks like, and we get to see the background as well. Now, I don't think the dungeons are going to be connected to the chapter. I think they pretty much said that they won't be. So, do you guys want to know what we saw, or do you want to keep it secret? I will say nothing about the big stuff that I've seen. This is just kind of a crown store, potentially connected to a dungeon. So I could probably talk about that because the dungeon's smaller than like the chapter. Keep it secret for stream. Okay, I'll keep it secret. If anyone wants to know these things, you can DM me and we'll talk about them. But even I don't want to know everything. The things I learn, I usually learn against my will. I have being like the UESP streamer, I have a lot of connections, and those connections know things, and they expect me to know them too, so they start talking to me, right? So I expected this to be a thing, for a year. I've had like almost a year to prepare for it. So I've expected it. Oh no! I'm okay. But I can't really keep everything super secret anymore. I can on stream, but I can't like for myself. I especially don't know anything like gameplay wise, so don't bother asking me.
For lore.
Wait, hold on. Which lore do we want? Which lore do we want? When someone does that redeem, I always expect them to drop a topic. They're like, give me a lore fact or something. I don't know. Here's a fact about my streams. I've done like a different lore fact every single day since like mid 2020, I think, something like that, maybe in 2019. And since I stream like every day. I hope you guys don't assume that I'm a tank because my sword and board, because I'm not. Hi. Deja lore, you wanted to find a lore to share. Deja lore, do you know, man, I sell this one all the time, so this one probably isn't worth it, but, have I ever mentioned that Havoc Krell are blind? These big guys. These guys. They're gone now, they're completely blind. That's why their eyes are blue, and sometimes you'll see their faces covered up, or at least their eyes covered up. Rat! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I guess if that doesn't work, here's the fact about the Unmaker, or rather the Skitterus, or whatever they call these things. I completely forgot what they call these things. But here's a lore fact about them. They seek out like they seek out prey of like high renown. Like the higher stature of the prey they eat, the larger they get, if I recall. So like if it eats like a Daedra that's just like a standard scamp or whatever, no big deal. If it eats like a commander or something like that, I believe it is just the renown, the title that just seems to give it more power. Hold on. They seem to go for those. Those are their most important meals. God, this guy's powerful. I'm guessing that they're probably connected. They're like Daedric siege crawlers, but smaller. So I'm guessing the siege crawlers are probably those. What do they call them? Inferniums, maybe, I forget. So like they probably like feasted on incredibly powerful Daedra and just got more and more powerful. That's a pretty simple lore fact, but there's a lot of information out there that you can extrapolate from that. You know, there's a very interesting like subtext about Daedra and thoughts and emotions affecting like themselves, like how you can manipulate things. They go for emotions, like they'll be fueled on emotions, on concepts, abstract concepts. Another abstract concept that plays a part in this Deadlands DLC is obviously the concept of hope, which is also the concept of like potential and ambition, which mixes a lot with Minos Dagon. You'll see the word hope mixed a lot with Dagon. The first place it's really known for showing up, at least for fans, is the commentaries on the Mysterium of Xarxes. If you've played Oblivion, you'll be familiar with that. But also you'll see it in places like here. You have Ardent Hope showing up as a location on the map, and I think it shows up somewhere else, but I forget where. Trevora think Daedras are cute. They're not the only ones. Here's another Daedra fact. Did you know that Ash Titans, at least allegedly, judging by a story and I'm pretty sure most information seems to confirm this. Ash Titans were created by Molag Bal to be like his version of dragons. There was a dragon that was trying to escape the Mundus, right? He was trying to just escape everything. And if I recall correctly, Molag Bal just tricked him into going into his realm. I'm pretty sure he like used his pride as a way to trick the dragon, because that's just how you trick dragons. And Bal was able to use the dragon's form. He like basically put it into a copier machine, Daedra copier machine, and was able to create the Titans from this dragon. And so all these Titans are basically just blueprinted off of that poor dragon. That's why they look so similar in general stature. Yes, you did know that. You love that for them. Man, I can't give you a Daedra fact you don't know. I think the only reason why I say like, oh, legend says, is because I'm pretty sure they show a Twilight and like a flashback that should have happened before that, but I think that's probably just a little bit of continuity here. Yeah, like you see a Twilight at some point that's before they should exist. But hey, Oblivion time is wonky, so who knows? Oblivion time's weird. I think that it really makes a lot of sense. You know, Daedra really love to steal and appropriate. That's just what they do. Do I dare go into this thing? Zivkin were made by Molag Bal through vestigial hybridization. What does that mean? What's vestigial hybridization? Meaning like a mix between two vestiges, like two like respawning Daedra together. Oh, you don't know what it means. If I was to guess, it would probably mean something like it would probably mean. Two texts. I don't like that. No, we're good. Nathan Zivile and Dremora. Yeah, so I mean, I could, if I was to guess, it would have something to do with the Daedra like needing to respawn and him melding the two of them while they're trying to respawn or something. Yeah, mixing their vestiges. So like something to do with like melding them together while they attempt to rebuild themselves. So. Yeah, that's what that's if I was to guess, that's probably what it would be. So like the Daedra are like coming back, and he's just kind of like, and now Kip, and they're like, make Zivile. I'm not the best with my Daedra knowledge, but that's so cruel, but also very interesting. That pretty much is Molag Bal's sphere. It's cruel but interesting. This is very cool, but also very interesting. At this point, I'm just like lucky if I encounter a tentacle boy. But hey, I'm gonna need to be. It's very slow, but there's a watchling though. I'm pretty sure the atoll does count. The atoll does 100% count. Oh god. No. Hey, no. God. I'm so much stronger on my healer because I survive, right? I don't have the restore and stuff on Trivia Night. Come on. I'll kick your ass. And yours. And oh wait, no, hold on, you're still up. And yours. Nothing, no lead. Anyway, so this is a character that I get on, and when I want to give crown crates out. So, I mean, I don't have any money for crown crates right now. I don't have any crowns, but when I do have crown crates to give away, I like to buy. Basically, what I do is I go into a zone, usually on weekends, where it's very, very busy. I drop in a lore question in the zone chat. Someone answers it correctly, they win a crown crate. Or if there's multiple crown crates, they win a crown crate of their choice. They can choose whatever they want. But so I just kind of show up for Trivia Night. And I don't know, people find it fun. I haven't done it in a while because I don't have the crowns. I use them all, but it's still something that I plan on doing a lot. Oh, come on, dude. Why did I have to get freaking Godzilla? Come on, no. Oh my god. Oh, come on, man. I don't have the power to withstand these AoEs. Ah. There's no way I'm taking this guy down. What you're about to see is just a really long, elaborate death. He's just so strong, man. Ow! Okay, okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do a heal, and then armor, and then move it! Okay, this isn't working. Nope. Like the idea of Zixkin falling like ball and being like, yeah, we felt a little strong, but then the vestige vanquishes them all, and they're like, what the heck? This sucks. We were lied to. Written about Zixkin, who was just like, nope. He was vanquished by Immortal. That actually. You love big Daedra, look at him go. Yeah, look at him destroy me. I'm guessing you really like the Daedra that are out here then. You like big harvesters? You like big Ruanax? Eh. Oh my god! Look, she's just so close. Look at her go. Look at her go. I did not expect her to just be like right there. Look at those phalanges. The Ruanax around here somewhere. So showing in the Deadlands is watching the big Daedra. There's just so many Daedra here. I'm just like, dear General, this doesn't seem to be the library. Do you know the alleged history of the Ruanax, the origins? I probably don't have to tell you, but you probably know about the Ruanax lore. Hey, this is a nice little place to hang out. This is cool. There's no one up here to kill me. Nice. Excellent choice from the devs to just go, what if Daedra but big? They did that with Somerset though. They didn't do a great job, but they did a good job here. Are there any tentacle boys? There's one. You can tell me you're rusty on Ruanax lore? Well, according to alleged lore, because if I recall, Lyron says that this is all a bunch of bullshit, right? And Lyron probably knows a lot of stuff, but I think it makes a lot of sense. So basically, there's... Oh my god, I'm just gonna get throttled right here. What the heck? All I want to do is kill the tentacle boys. Crap. So, during Molag Bal's invasion of Mournhold at the end of the First Era, 2920, Amalexia and Satasil tore into him and, strips of flesh fell off of his body. It's recorded in Truth of Sequence that these pieces of flesh became beasts that attacked Amalexia and Satasil, and I believe scholars agree that those are indeed where the Ruanax come from, and that's why they look a lot like Dagon, is because they're like a part of him, made into more. What the heck, are they fighting over there? Yeah, they're fighting over there. Any more, you little watchers? Wait, is that the dead watcher over there? Oh, I can loot it. No, that's a scorpion. Dang it! It's a Deadlands scorpion. You didn't know that? Yeah. It's pretty dang sweet. Yeah, I think it's Truth in Sequence Volume 8. Pretty sure. It's the one where they cover the attack on Mournhold. I'm gonna die again. I'm gonna die. Leave me alone! Okay, wait, hold on. Did I get the Watcher, though? Is the Watcher dead? That's all I care about. I don't see it anymore. Are they fighting? They're fighting, dude. Wait. Oh, it's the Watchling! Yes! Yes! Come on. Got it. I couldn't see if I got anything. Oh my god, no, they pulled me back in. Nah, I didn't get anything from it. No! Not worth it. Not worth it. Not worth it. Let me. Oh god. Oh no, god. No. Why are you so mean to me? Stop. What did I do to you? Leave me alone. Oh. I think that would work. Out! Go! Shoot! I'm in a pit. This is not fun. Stop it. Why are you guys so mean? Oh my crap. Okay guys, let's make a deal. Let's make a deal. Let's negotiate. Crap. Fine. I'll speak to you in the only language you understand. Violence. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. No, 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 no. Keep forgetting what key does what on this character. Yeah. You should have left me alone. That's what you should have done. You should have left me alone. I gave you a chance. I gave you a chance to walk away, and you wasted it. That's right. I don't know how I survived that. Moving on. This is a good place for Iron Atronachs, but hear me out, guys. If you ever get an Iron Atronach Endeavor, do we have one today? Oh, look at that. We don't have one, but I've already gotten one of my notes. If there's an Iron Atronach Endeavor, for some reason, and I don't know why, Soul Razor Knights in High Isle and Galen count. Soul Razor Knights. They're those purpley floating knights of armor that just kind of hang around. I don't know why they count, but they do. I checked. I was not the one to discover this. I don't remember who in the USP told me. Come on, guys. Don't you guys ever get tired of all the fire and the lava? Oh my, no, 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 no. No, man. I love how they're all just like, let's just go back now. Like, he's broken. Let's just go home, guys. Okay, Watchling though. Watchling, 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 Watchling. I'm watching you. God. I swear they can drop from Watchlings in here. Okay. There's another one. I see you, man. Think fast. Well, I can't loot him. Honestly, I deserve this. I did smack that Watchling in the eye with a rock. I really deserve all this. Ow. No, 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 no. Oh, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm out of magicka. I'm out of magicka. No! No! I'm just gonna pick up the scorpion. That's it. Just gonna pick up the scorpion. And then run. Run! The Lord says Ziv can adhere to a strict military code, that they have a uniform code. The Lord also says that they love collecting soul gems. Where is this? Is this on the UESP? Come on. I'm just gonna take you out. I'm just gonna take you out. God, why do they care about the little ones so much? Nothing. I got nothing. Not worth it. Wait, there's another one. There's another one. He's down. But I can't loot him. Can't loot him. So hear me out, off-duty Zukin wearing a left for Soul Gem jewelry. It sounds very Soul Karen-y. USB essence of looked, I assume chemical and parasite music. It sounds very Soul Karen-y, like the Still Rise outfit that I have. Let me get it. Let me get it. Let me get it. This for me. See, it's got little purple bits. I'm kind of assuming these little purple bits are like soul gems because it's like Soul Karen themed. So something like this maybe? Soul gem jewelry. On the shoulders, you can see there, purple. It's also on the chest. Yeah, something like that. Oh my goodness. Please just let me get out of here, guys. What do you guys do all day? Gotta sit around? Do nothing? Honestly, I can't judge. Exactly that? Yeah, nice. It was very expensive, though. I spent like 8,000 endeavors. I built up 8,000 endeavors for that. It looks pretty good. Would you look at that, guys? It's a straight shot. Oh no. We guys do all day. We're trying to ride all day. That's good. Why do you hurt me so? What did I do to you, Salisun? I hit him with a rock. Oh no 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 no! Oh man, I'm gonna get me out of here! 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 Ah! I hate this. I hate this. Hi. Yeah. Man, he's big. He is big. God, I hate those waves of fire. Guy wants to be a Dark Souls boss so bad. Oh my god, I don't know. Ah! I am not prepared for any of this. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh! Please stop making yourself invincible. Please. It's just delaying the inevitable. You know, it's funny. You're obsessed with like Daedra, and my other friend is just so tired of Daedra. Like, my other friend is very Imperial centric. He only wants the more grounded things like the Empire and Skyrim. And you want the more Daedric things. Yeah. No. Let me drop this. Let me drop it. Let me hit you. Let me. No. I thought I swapped weapons, but I didn't. I thought I swapped bars, but I didn't. And so I was trying to heal, but it wasn't doing the heal. You want more grounded Daedric things. Interesting. What do you mean by grounded Daedric things? Like, Daedra hanging out in the markets, in the Mundus, on Nirn? No end of the world plots, just a nice cozy Daedric realm. Okay. Yeah, I mean my friend's really tired of the end of the world plots. He like if it's like Dagon trying to invade Nirn, he's like no. None of that. He starts out with Ruinok, which is interesting. Come on, man. I swear, I just can't do this. I just can't. I don't have any like real armor sets that I'd choose. I'm just like, because I'm not CP yet, I just kind of bumble around until I get CP. So I don't have an actual, like, armor set, I don't think. Yeah. Just let me see Daedra going about their days and doing expression, mundane stuff. Mundus stuff. I'm just kind of, I can't go under him. Oh my god. Go. Because yes, you can do this. See ya, fucker. I'm not here for you anyway. Boo! If you guys didn't know, there's a secret boss in this room. There's a secret Ruinok boss. If you did not know that, I will show this to you. Because I can at least do something practical while I'm here. Because it certainly isn't showing you guys how to play the game well. So, to get the... Did I say Havocrel Ruinok boss? This is a Ruinok boss. What you gotta do is you gotta run by every single one of these. And you gotta do it within a certain amount of time. When I'm usually playing with like my mom and dad, I usually just have them stand in front of one of these. And once you get all of them, it triggers a bunch of fire behemoths. You have to fight them. Once they are all dead, a Ruinok spawns, and you have to kill the Ruinok. Can I fight all of these fire behemoths at once? No, not a chance. Never. I'm just not that good. So, what I am going to do, though, is I'm going to get properly smashed in this round. I was kind of hoping I'd have a cooler death, so I'd have something to show you guys, but nah. We're going to move on. We're going to scare some more of these Fiendras. Boom! I don't know, they were annoying the scorpion or something. Or, I don't know, they were fawning over the scorpion. Okay, there's a watcher here, or a watchling. Let's see if I can get anything from the watchling. The watchling cannot be looted. Time has been wasted. Wait, hold on. There's another one. Wait, can I loot? I can't loot you either. What is wrong with all the watchlings in this place? Give me the lead. I'll pay you. How am I not dead yet? You guys suck at your jobs. Suck at your jobs! I see a watchling. You see that? I've located 2 watchlings. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay. Move, please. There's one here. And there's one here. There's another one over here. Right? I only see 3. Alright, let's just try to get them at least. Should there be an order I do? No, no, let me get... No, can't do it. Okay. Moving on. Wait, actually, no, there's another one. What the heck? You're not... you. I didn't see you. Come on, guys. Okay. Well, there's 2 more. Let's check them out. There's this one. Kind of creepy, actually. Man, they respond fast. Look at that. I can't see. Can I loot them? I can. No lead. No lead. No lead. There's another watchling over here. I'm just dying on repeat. Okay, this one gets a skull. Cause he about to die. Well, these Clanfears came out of nowhere. Ah, my God! Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Leave me alone! There's another one. I didn't see you. Where are you guys coming from? The way they just like, they're like, okay, stop moving, and then they all just leave. Go back to your positions. Oh, there's someone here. That's embarrassing. Can't loot. There's one over here. I don't know where you're coming from. Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me out. Thank you. I'm being attacked by a bunch of Daedra. I don't know why they're attacking. Nothing. Well, at least I don't lose the XP when I die. Everyone else is so much stronger than I am. That could be the name of my autobiography. Ow. Ow for you too. No more little washlings. No more little washlings. Well, it was a good try at least. Wait. Wait. Am I the only one here? Aside from this person. Oh, good God. I guess that's what I get for doing portals at 2 a.m. Oh, mercy. Oh, is she gonna try to avoid him and go do a portal? No, the portals are gone. No, they're back. For not Dagon. Honestly, this is where you guys hang out. This is your realm of oblivion. What are we doing beating you up here? Like, you're just hanging out. You're not even invading here. You're just being here. And we're bullying you, and it's just not right. But it's too fun hitting you. I don't care. Deary me is right. Wait, hold on, a Watcher! Dude, Watcher spawn here? From this boss? I didn't know that. I'm so happy to see those laser beams. Wait, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Get back here, you tentacle. I think I'm hitting the wrong guy. I think I'm hitting, yeah, I killed the Titan. Yeah, whatever. I don't know if you can move these guys anyway. Like, they're just like ads, spawns. I'm not even getting HP from them, I don't think. Come on, come on, it's just us. It's just us. Do we really need anyone else? Oh my god. Ah! You're so weak. Pathetic. Pathetic. In case you missed him, he's the big danger guy. I gave him the danger symbol, so you can't miss him. He's leaving, just so he can come back. Oh god, that actually hurt a little bit more like quick. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Okay. Honestly, I'm not hitting as hard as I was. Hold on. Let me use this. Ow. This isn't gonna... Yeah, I'm out of stamina for that. Okay, here he goes again. He's gonna go up and then come down. He's at half. He's at half. Interrupt. Ow. Here we go again. Wait, hold on. We have someone else here. We can do this, we can do this. No lead, but honestly I wasn't going for a lead that drops with him. Well, fine. You can go ahead and do the other. Hey, I got an Narlex chosen bows. I think I already had that. I know it says I don't, but that says per character. I think I already had that. Chosen. What the heck? Chosen. Boost. Yep. Nice chosen bones already have them. Oh well. But hey, I got a drop. There were those dropped before, before released, and then Night Hollow dropped before Blackwood released. And I'm hoping that we're gonna have like, I don't know, is Dufort style available yet? We could have Dufort style as a volcanic vent reward. Dufort style is pretty good. I don't recall what their helmets look like though. Wait. No, that's Dufort Banneret. I mean, like, no, sorry, not Dufort, Mornard. I'm sorry, guys, I'm tired. Mornard's what I'm talking about. Yeah, these helmets. Yeah, these are good ones. I mean, just look at that. Look at that. Oh, God, so good. It says you get it from doing daily delves and World Quest, but I haven't gotten a single one. And I don't even know if you can yet. So, I don't know. Am I wrong? Like, is this a thing yet, guys? And I just haven't been paying attention? Because I could have sworn those don't drop yet. I haven't gotten a single one from doing any Galen dailies, and I've done quite a few. You got a little nap. Woke up way too early today. All right. I don't really know how long I'm gonna go anyway. I had a late start. I start late on Wednesdays because we do the Bad Batch because there's a Star Wars show's got a new season, and we can only watch it when everyone's home at like 10 o'clock or 10. No, actually no, it's like 11. So I usually end up starting like 11:40, 50. So that's why I'm late on Wednesdays. I usually play with Mom and Dad off stream like I did yesterday. Or today, rather. Within the past 24 hours. Thanks. Have a wonderful nap. I at least got some EXP. I don't remember if I leveled up or not. Oh, you know, I'm not going to do that away from. I'm going to look stupid. I'll look stupid. Fez, I have some stuff for you.
Vegeta has gone.
Yeah, maybe next time I should really work on upgrading my armor, because this probably needs to be leveled up. That was all you would want to look, you know. And I especially don't want to look now. Alright, so I'm going to be swapping to Overwatch for a little bit. Thank you guys so much for watching the ESO portion of the stream. Give me a bit to get that ready. Trivia Night's having trouble getting to sleep. That was my phone. That was Stagger. I want Stargazer. Yeah, that one. Whatever. Good enough. Good enough. Alright, give me a second. I'll get ready. I return. But also I forgot to close out ESO because it makes noise. A little bit of noise. Also my phone. I can't mute it at the moment because like we're kind of in. If I get a text, I gotta do something. It's seeming okay. It's just just in case. Okay. No. But capturing a flag is an option now? I have not been paying attention. Which others do I need to get again? Oh my god. Okay, well I mean like, I already have the skin, but I might as well try.
Traveling to Chateau Guillard. Three, two, one, fight!
Try to see if there's anyone here that I was against yesterday. So basically all I really need to do is not even get in first. All I need to do is get like a few kills with my ultimate, and I've got this achievement.
I don't think so.
What? No. Oh, he's got his ultimate. He's still chasing me. I'm just being bullied. Absolutely bullied. Yeah. She's just being tossed around. Yeah, I don't even really use skills. I don't even use skills. I'm not going to use it now, because I was in a very bad spot. How do I miss that? How do I miss you? Guess what? The buzzer is gonna be kind of hard to get if you... Wait, I think I can get him. What the heck? What the heck? I'm too big! I think I was too big to fit in! You literally lose me because I was too big to fit in! I have never had anything like that happen, ever. Because I do increase in size when I'm using my ultimate. He got away. Oh well. Slice of pay. Nice. Okay, I've got ult now.
Time for a thunderstorm!
Thank you, it means a lot. Okay, I'm pretty sure, even though I'm losing, I'm pretty sure I'm in a good place here. Dang it. Good try. I actually need to go still. No! Wait, no! I was pushed forward! I missed my hook. I was jolted forward by the ball. Oh, no. Just a little bit more. Ah, damn it. I was so close. You're being struck with lightning. I don't have to finish you off. Fine. Okay. She can do that if she wants. Come on. Come on. Oh my god, I actually got one! I actually got one! I was so running out of time! That might have actually been it. That might have been the main one.
Let's go again.
Oh, that was the knife. Goodness gracious. I'm at last. Not bad for not even trying. Crap. Yeah. I'm in second to last now. Ow, hey! I didn't even do this. He's gonna hook me up here. I mean, like, I was taken off guard there from the side. Whoa! jumped off the edge at this point. Yeah, she doesn't tell. She's not stupid. Not the ideal place for me to be.
Enemy needs 3 kills to win.
Who's that hawk? I've definitely got that challenge. So I succeeded. The guy said stop killing my kills. I think 2 people stole his kills in the left. Ow. No, I could have done that. Couldn't have thought. No! I was gonna hook because I jumped off the edge. It was gonna be incredible.
Cyclops only needs 1. That's as many kills as he has eyes.
Play the game. Bye, Farah. Wait, is that him? Oh my god, it's him. I'm gonna end up being his last kill. No, not me. I'm humiliated enough. It's gonna be me! No!
Battle complete.
If I just got up the stairs, I would have been able to avoid him because you've been too big to go up the stairs.
And now for my favorite play.
Man. Yeah, I said the Farah got it. She was just hiding.
Get off my map.
Oh yeah, because I could have sworn she barraged. Oh, that must have been a different blight. So get off my map. Would you look at that? Okay, let's see. So what do we got here? Yeah, so that's 6 out of 6. These titles are okay, but they're nothing that I feel like I would really use a lot. What are these voice lines like? I mean, I can't hear them. So I don't know what they sound like. Can you hear them like individually, like in the heroes menu?
I'm on top of the world. You can't outrun the god of speed.
Yeah, okay, so they are. There's no more what's new tab? I guess not. I didn't think about that. Dang, man. There's just so much. I'm almost immortal, though. I'm almost immortal. Not immortal. I'm almost a-mortal. I don't think I've done Lucio in this mode.
to Colosseo! Look, I got bored of floating on clouds and partying all the time, so I'm putting my throne up for grabs. 3, 2, 1, fight!
Lucia.
We're here to be a
Finally,
hero.
Colosseo again. Good lord. Okay, so that doesn't feel any different. That doesn't feel any different.
Catch these healing waves.
Feel any different. I certainly feel a lot more vulnerable than literally anyone else I've ever played in this game mode. I feel a lot more vulnerable. I mean, I guess I can escape pretty well. That might be the go-to.
This music stops for no one.
An enemy needs 15 kills to win!
Any kills I get are just gonna be like lucky kills. They're gonna be like, oh, I just happened to hit someone that's at 1 HP. Okay, let's see what this says. I mean, I'm very, very fast. I think I'm hard to hit. Is that it? Guess so. I don't know. I feel like I can't do anything like this.
These music rivalries get heated.
Hey, no, you could have been mine. They use the Earth Shatter effect for the lightning effect. They used to use the Earth Shatter sprite in the kill feed.
No one can survive this.
Come on, I don't know. How does anyone do anything with Lucio?
Time for a remix.
They only need 10 more kills to win!
I just feel so horrible.
Yeah, I'll turn it up.
Vulnerable.
Ooh, armor.
Armor. Almost got ult again. Come on, just give me this, give me this, give me this. I can't believe it. Gotta think fast. Got him. My voice changes. This guy says 4 ulting Lucios is scary. It's true. But I don't know what I'm doing. And if you knew that, you'd be a lot less scared.
These music rivalries get heated.
Why am I trying to get the far out of all things? It's damage from everyone else, and I just finished off by
Next track.
Jungle Queen.
Ooh, armor. Charge it up.
Why is he letting me go? Do you call this mercy? Is that what this is? Oh! Sorry. I know he said he had ult and he really wanted to use it, but come on, man. Oh wait, no, that was a different one. Okay, we're good.
They're just not getting the message.
They're not getting the message. Ha. Ha ha.
Somebody only needs 4 kills to win.
Crap. That wasn't even them either. What is happening over there?
Cerberus said to tell y'all, bark, bark, bark.
Cerberus, I tell y'all, bark, bark, bark. Dang it. Oops. Sorry. I was even aiming at you, man.
Ran to Hades and back. I warmed up. Ooh, armor.
God. There's some of this is pretty funny. It makes me wonder what they're gonna do in the future, right? It's like, I'm gonna get this every season, every other season.
Battle complete.
In the water, in the water, in the water.
Hades wins. And now for my favorite play.
Goodness gracious, that is so hard. Here on my screen. I honestly had no luck there. I mean, well, it's not like I had no skill.
Descending to Petra. Who's the baddest warrior in all Olympus? Well, it's me, obviously.
No, I feel like I'm the
But I'll
baddest.
give you lot a chance to prove otherwise. 3, 2, 1, fight!
We're here to be a herald.
I am here to be Harold. Why so many minotaurs?
Maybe I'll try something different this time. Fortified.
Look, I don't know what I'm doing, alright? Have mercy on me. That's never worked in the past, I don't know why it would work now. Suboptimal. No. What? No! No. Aw, dude. How am I not last? It's because I've died.
Ran to Hades and back.
I've died
I
more.
warmed up.
And I haven't gotten assist. Why am I not in last? I feel like I should be in last for that.
No one
Punish me.
B flat.
Sorry.
An enemy needs 15 kills
Here
to
goes.
win.
Whoa! It didn't actually go into... My internet dropped. There for a second. Outrage. I regret everything, and then some.
A god always gets back up.
I mean, like, what other themes do you think they could do? Like, this is a really fun theme. Think about what other themes they could do to make, like, I mean, there's, I feel like we can expect like a zoo theme at some point, like them all dressed up as various animals. There's gonna be so many animal puns.
No one.
That's what I see happening at some point.
Gotta look what? Oh, hey, hey.
Oh no, no! I was hoping that she would just kind of forget about me,
Not
you know,
always
in
gonna
2
be a
seconds.
top hit.
But, I was hoping on sneaking up behind her. What? It's like she can hear things.
Hello. How's that for sound therapy?
It's so hard to play this mode. Oh, come on. He slammed into a pillar. Why? Why does everyone have their ult when I'm trying to kill them?
Ran to Hades and back. I warmed up.
Yeah, you...
Oh, let's speed up.
Scared the ult out of me. Lucio really was the best choice for this game. It's just amazing. Mixing the characters, ranging Greek lore. Yeah, I'm a lot of fun with it too. They're not. It doesn't feel like they're doing like the bare minimum. It feels like they're actually putting like thought into it and stuff. I don't know. You know, Battle Pass was monetization. Annoying for everybody, obviously, but I'd be lying if I said I was having fun with this. And this is a free game mode. You know, this is just a game mode that anyone can do. If you want to use the skin as Lucio, you can play this game mode. Nothing's gonna stop you.
Ears ringing.
I know.
Charging up.
It's fun. Maybe it helps that I knew that monetization was heading to Overwatch like, you know, a long time ago, so I'd have time to make my
You
use.
want to hear this?
Thank God. I played with fire there.
Switching tracks.
That being said, stuff is
No
really
one
nice. They really need to like work on their Endeavor system, if you will.
Healing.
Wow, this is a really slow round. We're only at 12 kills for the top.
Let those feet fly.
Here we go. I do not want to mess with her. No, sir. No. No. Don't look at her. Don't look at her. Don't look at her.
Oh, let's speed it up.
Let's speed it up. At least let me get a kill with my ult. Why? Please, 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 please. Yes. Let me get 2. I'm getting a little bit greedy, aren't I? But let me get 2.
All right. That's great.
Was that during my ult? I don't think it was.
Accelerando.
I was like, let's say ow. Ow.
You know, it's not always going to be a top hit. Ooh, armor, break up the game.
Oh God. I regret everything. He didn't even count as a kill. Not for him.
Cyclops needs 5 kills.
I should have ulted, dude. I should have ulted for that kill.
Oh, let's speed it up.
Come on, go take it. Go take it from me. It's so hard for a Lucio to survive in this economy.
Next round. I'm charging up.
I don't think he's even lower. The amount of defense he was putting on.
Yeah, I'll turn it up. Oh, hey,
Regret. Regret. Come on, come on, come on,
let's
come on.
speed it up.
That was weird. The animation really didn't play, but... Okay, whatever. I'll take it. He just spun around. Yeah, I'll take this, because that's what everyone else had.
Right. Excuse me while
No one can say that with this.
I feel this in my bones.
Somebody only needs 4 kills to win.
Boom. I already pushed him up, though.
Pick it up.
But there's not, like, nothing down there. Not nothing.
Good to see you.
Hi. Oh, God. I really wish I timed that differently.
Enemy needs 3 kills to win.
See ya. Maybe I should just leave you to the other one. No chance I'm gonna win, so let them fight. I don't remember. Were you the original? No. God. You're so hard to fight. So tough. There's another ult kill, which is a pretty big kill. Another ult kill. 2. Pretty good, pretty good. I'm starting to get into the groove. This isn't gonna count as an ult kill though. Would you look at that? I put myself up in 4th. Come on, just get one more kill, Ryan. Just one more kill before something bad happens. Yes.
30 seconds to go.
Armies
I
will
want to
do.
stay in 4th just for fun. Just to stay active. No. Everyone's fighting around here. No, I'm in 5th. You took too long.
Switching track.
Well, he's dead now.
Getting tough.
No! If it was just 1 second off, I would have got it 4th.
Now for my favorite play.
Really? I feel like I'm growing. This is a character arc. There's his spin. At least it wasn't in last. I mean, like, between this game and the last game, I see there was an improvement. Ugh.
Too close. Don't sweat.
Enemy needs 3 kills to win.
I don't know really why I'm a little bit better. I don't know if it's just that I'm better on Petra because it's so congested. That might be it. Because, you know, the more open space you have, the more Pharos you're probably going to get, the more Widows you're going to get, and that's just really hard to deal with as a Lucio, specifically Pharah. Because just everything's just, you know, they're super hard to hit and also super hard to avoid. All these missiles. Gosh damn it. That's just such a fun ultimate to use because it feels so incredibly powerful. Let's just relive this. Let's relive the spin. It sounds impressive, but I'm not the one that did the spin, so. And it was when he was dying, so. Chasing, watch, I'm chasing him all throughout here. He avoids falling just barely. Junker Queen takes the fall for him, and then spin.
Oh, got your back.
Got your back. Johnny Cruz, Lucio's voice actor, does such a freaking good job. Okay, give me a second here. Also, thank you, Jusuke, again for the sub, and Banana Boy Colby for the follow. It was $15 to go, but I gotta thank you, obviously, because I was not live at that time. Yep. Let's open this instead. Who is currently I'll say I shouldn't be. I mean, I probably shouldn't be streaming this late, but you know, I did start late. Let's do Bullseye Games. He's doing ESL. Also, apparently there's two Trump, I didn't even know. I mean, I do already have that more of a schedule. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate that. We'll see you next time, probably at around 9 p.m. such time. Remember, I didn't go live today at 9 p.m. or yesterday because we have the Bad Batch to watch. So on Wednesdays is the only day I'm like this late. So.